So good afternoon to you all from Singapore Airport, Changi Airport. The time is now exactly 5 o'clock in the evening, and today we're flying back to Copenhagen via Moscow, via Stockholm. That means we're going to be flying Singapore Airlines from here at about midnight, Singapore time. We're going to be flying to Moscow, where we're going to have a little stopover of about 1.5 hours, and from there we'll continue on to Stockholm. When we reach Stockholm, we're going to have a little stopover of 5 hours, and then we're going to be flying back with Scandinavian Airlines, SAS, to Copenhagen. We're going to include all the flights in this video, plus we're going to be making an airport tour, of Singapore Changi Airport tour, and we hope you enjoy the flight. And before I continue, I'd also like to say thank you very much to our sponsor, Mark Portervale. We're just going to show you the luggage covers he was kind enough to provide us with, and we've been using on this trip. We already used them on the flight to Singapore Changi from Copenhagen, and they have actually worked out very well for us. A big thank you goes to Mark Portervale for sponsoring us on this trip with these beautiful luggage covers. Mark Portervale is an underground artist based in Laguna Beach, California, who creates all the designs on the covers. Maro and I usually use luggage belts to secure our luggage, but that does not protect our luggage from scratches, spills, stains, dirt and more. By using these luggage covers, our luggage is now protected, and thanks to the unique Mark Portervale designs, our luggage looks stunning, and it's also easy to identify on the baggage belt. These covers are exclusively available from the Mark Portervale online store. You will not find them at any other shops, online or real world. So we'll leave a link to the Mark Portervale online store in the description and comment section below. We are sure that you will find some unique covers that complement your luggage and personality. Thanks again to Mark Portervale. And here we are once again, back in Changi Airport, Terminal 3. We have made a video for this part of the airport already. If you haven't seen that, you can check out the link down below to find the video. It is in our airports playlist. I was about to say that we saw earlier that our flight won't be on the board, but actually it is. And there it is there, 0020 to Stockholm. And we are flying, as I mentioned earlier, via Moscow. So let's continue and see if we can check in early. And I forgot to mention our check-in desks are in row 4. You can see there are a lot of automatic check-in machines, and there's a baggage drop over there. So hopefully we can do it. We got to the assistant's desk. Thank you very much. There we go. We just got our seats booked all the way from Singapore via Moscow to Stockholm. We got seats 49 on the left hand side of the aeroplane. And next time we see our luggage, we'll be in Copenhagen, hopefully, if all goes according to plan. Cross our fingers for that. And once again, thanks to Mark Portervale for sponsoring with us with this very nice luggage cover set. Thank you very much. Bye bye. So now it's time to explore the airport. So now, Maro, we must decide what we're going to do, and I've got a plan.
What is that?
We've seen this area of the airport, right? So, and we've already made the video. There's a link to it down there. It should be appearing on the screen now if you haven't already seen it. I'll put it down in the comments section and in the description also. Our Singapore Changi Airport tour, you can watch that. We give a whole tour of the Singapore Changi Airport Terminal 3 area, both inside and outside. But what I want to do now, I think Maro wants to do also, I'm not going to just speak for myself, but we want to have a look at Terminal 4. which has recently opened here in the airport. We're going to do a video about that, and we're going to follow our journey along. So let's go and find Terminal 4.
Yeah.
So first things first, we're going to head down to the departure area, immigration, security down there. I can see from the sign up there, there's a GSG refund straight ahead. For those of you who have been shopping here and need a refund. And I'm going to turn the camera off in a moment, as I can't film the immigration security area. So once we've passed immigration security, I'll turn the video back on again. So we just passed through immigration, and this is the view we have. And now we must just decide in which direction we're going to go through the airport. So the plan from here is, I can read from the sign just up here, that to get to Terminal 4 we need to go to Terminal 2 at gate F51. Such a lovely airport, Changi. So we move on, Maro. So now it's upstairs to the food court. Don't get distracted by all the other places.
I probably will.
It's Burger King.
It's not 100% sure yet.
She always gets distracted from the point. I want Burger King. We haven't had Burger King for ages.
And
Burger King, Burger King, Burger King.
it'll make such a heavy stomach.
So we're going to be having some Burger King. I can see a double Western Whopper costs here $13.35. Maro has been known to go for a long chicken. It's $7.85. Should we get in the queue, Maro?
I'm not getting the long ticket this time.
So here we go. Finally it was Burger King. Double Whopper for me. And some kind of chicken for Maro. And then we made a mistake with the upsizing. We got onion rings instead of chips. We thought we got extra onion rings and chips. So you're satisfied? Got some onion rings there. The queue's too long to go and get chips. It was not the normal upsizing that I remember. I got this Whopper here. Doesn't feel very heavy, I'm sorry to say. Not to sound greedy or anything like that. Good onion ring. Good. Soft drink is heaven on earth. Passion fruit. Very good. So Maro, can we just have a look inside your burger? It looks pretty juicy and nice. I think it's got bacon in it. Looking a little bit dry to me. Not very much salad there. So it's not the best Burger King I ever had. Burger King. But it's okay, it'll do. As Maro just mentioned while she's munching down her chicken burger. Is it any good? Good to hear. It's with mushrooms in it.
Yeah.
The price of the meals came to 24 Singapore dollars. That was nice with the Burger King, despite us not getting the chips. My mistake. I thought I supersized us. Apparently I didn't. We're moving on downstairs again. We're closer to the gate. We're downstairs again. Just need to wash our hands after eating that greasy Burger King food. Greasy but good. This is the area where we came in. Now we're just looking to find a board, which I can see up there to the right. See if we can start seeing what gate our flight will be leaving from. Flight via Stockholm via Moscow will leave from gate A12. Our bellies are semi-full on Burger King.
What I spotted there.
And Maro sees free drinks, free tastings, and a free bag. With purchase of 2 bottles, you get a free bag, the Vars bag. It's a nice looking bag, we've got nothing to use that for. Shall we continue on down to gate A12? Lead the way. Maybe put a little speed on, so we can take our viewers with us down to A12, and then we can begin to wrap this airport tour part of this video up. Those of you who are watching the airport tour, it'll end when we get closer to our gate. I'll probably end it when we are boarding the plane. And those of you who are watching the trip report, That will just continue the video. Hope you're enjoying it so far. If you are, please don't forget to leave us a like. It would be really nice to get as many likes as possible on this video so that more people will discover it. And if you haven't already subscribed to our channel and enjoy this type of video, please feel welcome to subscribe. We'd love to have you on board, and we'll bring you more videos like this, plus other travel videos. The gate says A1 to A21, and we're A12. You can understand why this airport is number one, according to Skytrax. And I think it's been number one since about
2013.
since 2013. Maro chipped in there from the sidelines. Let's go over on her side.
It has been number one 2013, 14, 15, 16, 17 and 18.
And very well deserved. Many of our viewers have written in and told us that their favorite is LA, Los Angeles. Others have mentioned Dubai. Unfortunately, we haven't had the chance to try those airports yet, but this one is very good in our opinion, at least according to what our wants are in an airport. And we are very much looking forward to getting the chance to try Dubai Airport in the future, and also LA International. So let's continue on walking.
Have a little something Burberry for the little lady.
And let's continue walking.
But this is no.
The little lady must just keep moving. Gate A8, A7, A8. There's 11 to 21 down there in the bottom. There's a Singapore. There's a cookies, Maro, you missed before. Maro missed the cookies over there. There's free cookie tasting. No, she's not going to miss out. I think I'll have one more cookie also.
Choco orange.
I'd like to taste that also.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.
Welcome, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Welcome.
Oh yeah.
We tried the choco orange, and that was very good. Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Fine. Thank you very much. Okay, maybe one more.
Sure.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Huh?
Coffee favor.
Is it coffee?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I drink coffee very
Yeah.
nice.
Thank you very much.
Welcome. Enjoy your holiday.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Like butter cookies, no?
Very good.
The choco orange was my
There ahead of us, I can see the shuttle train arriving, the Sky Train. We also have ridden already. And we got to take the TravellerYT. I got the name right this time, TravellerYT. Down to gate A12, which is quite far down there, I can see. Right down there in the distance. And this is how
Well, I need the sky tray for A15 to 21, so it is quite a distance.
it is quite a distance. When your flight is ready for boarding, you can see this area you walk down to. There's not many shops or anything. There are plenty of toilets. And once you get into the gate area, there are no toilets in there. Maro's got to put the speed on again, hint, hint. Oh, look at that. Don't fall now. Look at the shuttle trains next to us. As we make our way down to gate A12. I think we're pretty close now. Gate A11 to A21. It's written above us. There it is down there, I see it. Very busy. There's some of those massage chairs over there.
I want massage.
Yeah. It's always a good idea to get a little massage before the flight. We'll continue walking down to the gate just as soon as we've had our little massage there. Look at Maro taking the angle there. Because the massage machine is available. I think by the time she gets there, it'll be occupied by somebody else already. See if we can be quick enough so both of us can sit in the massage machines together. And these are, of course, free of charge, making it even sweeter, if you could say it that way. Yes, we made it. We got a massage machine to ourselves. And there you have it. So I don't know how this works. So I'm just going to press the power button and see what happens. There we go. Power's on. Put some heat on. Vibrator. Oh, nice. My toes are vibrating. Vibrating again. And then some kind of glide. Oh, ooh. Hello. This is good. Oh, yes. This is the hand. The hand. There. Oh, please excuse me, viewers. I'm not being funny. This was really good.
I was just about to say. Oh, it really massages also how you say that.
Very pleasant before a flight.
Yeah.
This is really good. I didn't think we were going to get a chance to try these. Really good. So after that awesome massage, we're on our way again. It's all yours. Enjoy it.
Thanks.
It was really good massage.
Yeah.
Let's carry on heading down to our gate A12. You can just see where it is. And no shops down here. There's no kiosks. And there are no toilets inside the gate. So the idea is not to go into the gate until the last minute. Here we have it. Gate A12. Flight SQ362 with Singapore Airlines. Departing at 12:20 in the evening, and the gate opens at 23:10. Well, this is the closest we're going to get to a view of the plane, so let me zoom a little bit in on that. That's our Airbus A350 for today. So here you have our gate, and we walk down from right down there, the bottom end. Our gate area just opened, so we're going to make our way into the gate now, not onto the plane, just into the gate area. So we're going to pass through security, so I won't film it until we're back inside again. And by the way, the time on the trusty pulsar is 22:50, 10 to 11, as we make our way up to the gate. I can see there's a big queue already up there to pass security. As you can see, we are the first people in the gate, but that's not going to help us very much because we are sitting sort of in front of the aircraft. So we'll be boarded last. That's our boarding bridge you can see there. There's the crew walking down it. Can't see our aircraft very well, but just next to it there's another Airbus A350. I think you will be able to see it through the window. Here we are boarding the aircraft. See it outside. Maro leading the way as usual. There's our aircraft out there. Go, we're all waiting to board here. There's some headsets there by the door. Take our own earphones. You took for me also? Good. There we go. There we go. It's a plane there. Hello, hello. Goes through business class. Very comfy looking seat. As always, hey, look at that. Premier Economy. Could you sit there, Maro? Looking very good. It's a 242 row configuration. Just go through here. Hello, hello. We have row 14 is the row we sat on the way here. Unfortunately, there was no window. Do you want to change place? Down here. Here we have the seat. Well, it looks like you may arrive. Nice to see a window again. Because on the last flight. Moment I was taken to Maro. Let me get in there now. So far so good. Aircraft is just boarding, almost right in front of the aircraft, close to the emergency exit. The view looks really good for a change. A nice wing view. Are you comfortable? I should be looking at Maro now. Are you comfortable? Here we are, aboard the Airbus A350. We're hoping that the seat next to us will stay empty. If we're lucky for a change. Let's see what happens. Maro's already very happy down here, as you can see. She got a footrest, very short legs.
Very comfortable.
I also have the same. Probably see it better on my feet. There's a little bit more light down here. Very comfy. Looks like Corning's complete already. Ah, there's steam coming there. Look at that.
Your personal belongings and valuables at all times.
And the frozen seat belts. Towels are being passed out now.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. It's got nice hot towels. Face first, then hands. Good technique. Always refreshing.
Makeup, it's a little bit more difficult because I do this to my face. I will lose my eyebrows because they are made with a pencil.
Well, they cool down very quickly. Good, my map says I can show where we are and where we're going. Didn't have much time to show you there. It went off by itself.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard Singapore Airlines Flight SQ 362 to Moscow.
It is a pleasure to have you on board. Thank you for choosing Singapore Airlines.
Captain just welcomed us on board when I was putting my internal microphone on. Here's the menu for the flight. Maro's already deciding what she's going to have to drink. I'm just looking at the menu here. So, welcome on board Singapore Airlines. Nice to see that one gets the good old-fashioned printed menu on board nowadays. So look at the beverages that are available. We are flying economy class. What's for supper? Cajun spice chicken salad, pan-fried fish fillet and tomato coriander sauce, braised egg noodles with beef brisket, ice cream, bread rolls, bread and coffee tea. Got some delectables. You can read that yourself. Called it vegetarian sandwich, called savory sandwich. For breakfast, seasonal fresh fruit, scrambled eggs served with pork sausages, tomato and potatoes, fried rice vermicelli, chicken and vegetables, bread roll and spread. And some more refreshments along the way. Moscow to Stockholm, smoked turkey ham and cheese sandwich, Russian beanie stuffed with apricot, cottage cheese, coffee and tea. Are we good to go?
So I decided that I'm gonna have a pan-fried fish fillet and you can have the thick noodles.
I'm not eating noodles. We've eaten so many noodles since we've been here in Singapore.
That's why I'm laughing.
I want the pan-fried fish also.
Well, I think we're both gonna have that one.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. And I'm not even going to ask for seconds. I don't want any noodles. But enough noodles.
Frankly, comes out from my ears at the moment.
We enjoy noodles, but we've had a few too many. Time is now about 24 minutes past 12, 24 minutes past midnight here on the trusty Polesar. We were supposed to leave at 20 past 12, so we're slightly delayed so far. And we're still waiting to begin the pushback here. Feels like we are about to go now. And pushback has begun.
Attention cabin crew, please arm your doors and cross-check. Ladies and gentlemen, in preparation for departure, it is important that you pay attention to the safety video, which will now be shown. Thank you.
As the safety equipment on this aircraft may differ from that of other aircraft, please give us your attention. Takeoff and landing. Ensure that your tray table is stowed away. Put the back of your seat forward we take off. Stow your luggage under the seat in front of you or in the overhead compartments. Lifted from the vessel
Moving a little bit forward now.
with an infant seat belt. There are several emergency exits in this aircraft. On behalf of Singapore Airlines, we hope you have a great time on board as well as in Singapore or anywhere else in the world we take you.
And we taxi out to the runway. Maro's busy finding movies to watch. It's a bit of a bumpy taxi out to the runway. Aircraft taking off, Malaysian Airlines. Actually, I think it was landing.
Your window shades are drawn up. Thank you.
The lights are about to be dimmed in the cabin. I can see a little bit better also. And I believe it's us next to take off. Hopefully they dim the lights soon. There's the Changi Airport Fire Department down there. As you can see. Not sure why, but they all have their emergency lights on. Plane coming for takeoff there. So landing. We're not going onto the runway yet, so I think we're waiting for an aircraft to land. There was one wanting to land. So there's one more in front of us. Looks like an A350 also. And onto the runway we go. View of Changi behind us.
Cabin crew to your takeoff stations, please. Thank you.
As you can see, we're not the only one queuing for the runway.
Ladies and gentlemen, please ensure that your window shades are drawn up.
One just landed there. And we're going onto the runway. So we're on the runway, it won't be long now till we go. And here we go, engines warming up. I'll be quiet for the land takeoff. Singapore Changi Airport. I'm sure we're going to be directly over the sea. There was some water here. Harbour. A lot of lights coming up there. Seatbelt sign is still on. We're still ascending to our cruise altitude. Banking sharply to the right. Cabin crew is up. Seatbelt sign is off. Toilets are opened up.
Ladies and gentlemen, for your safety, always keep your seatbelt fastened while seated.
Lights just came on and the toilets are available. Well, here we are in the air. Good takeoff. Can't really see us because they put the lights on. There was plenty of light and then they dimmed them again. A lot of people already sleeping around us. All those monitors or screens, some of them are not even on, or most of them are not even on. But it is past midnight, so people do want to sleep.
It's 1 o'clock.
It's pretty late. Not even hungry after the Burger King, are you? Eat something.
Gin and tonic.
Oh, no booze for me. Just a soft drink. We're barely in the air and the seatbelt sign's gone off. Already we're feeling the first little bit of turbulence. I bet the seatbelt sign will go on soon. Thank you. Got the goodie bag. Singapore Airlines. The amenities kit. And we can have a look at that straight away. What's on that? As I mentioned before, we are in economy class. And we all get this kit. First of all, we have a toothbrush with toothpaste.
Nice pair of socks.
A pair of socks, woolen socks to wear on board. And what else, Maro? Is that it?
Yeah.
No eye shades or anything?
No.
Okay. Well, it's nice anyway. It's better than nothing. And from our last flight, I recall that there were toothbrushes in the lavatories also and mouthwash. Maro, she's so efficient. She's already packing away my amenities. Now you see them. Now you don't. A bit more cabin light just came on. It's a little bit more interesting to show you the cab lining. There are your socks. Now it's a battle to get your foot into that sock. You comfy?
Yes.
So let's see where we are now. There we go. Maro's just called for my assistant. She needs to see where the light is. It's the one with the globe.
I don't have glasses, so I can't see anything.
Press the one to the left.
Yeah.
No, the other one. The other left. There you go. There we light. Maro's just taking her contact lenses off. It's a good idea to do before a long flight. Time to Moscow, 9 hours and 30 minutes. 9 hours, 32 minutes. Should be that 5:39 a.m. in the morning. Hello there to you all and welcome to this very quick lavatory tour of the Airbus A350 lavatories. I just made it here. Let's just see where we can start. Start by the door as we always do. With a coat hanger to put your coat. I've locked the door correctly. When you close the door, it turns on the light. I have an ashtray over here. A dirt bin. Here we have the basin, a whole lot of different kind of papers also above us. The soap. Notice there's no, there we go, we got outlet toilets, mouthwash, and some complimentary, I think that's a moisturizing hand lotion. I'm not quite sure what this one is, it doesn't really say. Crew use baby changing table, for those of you with babies. Very clean toilets, that's the flushing button over there. There we have the toilets, the flight's underway and it's already wet out here. A few toilet papers. Don't know where the cabin crew, yes there we go, we got a little fan here, the cabin crew calling button. Base, and we can just look at it again and there you can see the space and the mirror over here. Hello to you all. Little handle to hold on to. And I better show you the space again. And that concludes a short tour of the Airbus A350 lavatory. See you in the seat again. So we're back from our little lavatory expedition. I'm about to open up my earphones, headsets for the Chris World Entertainment System. Actually, I'll get Maro to do that for me in a moment so you can see what it actually looks like. These headsets are complimentary and you pick them up as you come into the aircraft, and they also come around with them to be sure that all the passengers have gotten their complimentary set. So let's let Maro do the honors. There are quite a few attachments and for different ear sizes also. There we have the earbuds. Sorry about the shadow there. Maro, just give us a few seconds more so we can see it. There we have the plug, and that goes into the adapter. Just over here. And the hole is just over there. because it's not that easy or what. So we just figured this out. We're gonna try again. You just have to push very hard to get it right inside the adapter. There you go. That's what it looks like. You just gotta push it right into the holes over here. And there you got your speakers working. And you can also change the size of the earpieces. I'm going to test the system now, see if it works. We'll tell you a lot more about this Chris World Entertainment System as we get a little bit further into the flight. Dinner is currently being served here and there. See here also the tray table I have down. It's the usual 2-piece, which is always good on long haul flights. Over here we have a mirror. There you go. It's a camera. It's a mirror. Didn't know that, did you? We both have a little mirror. And we got a little cup holder, the tray. It's always nice with this kind of tray because you don't have to have the whole thing open if you're just having a drink. Just take it over. Maro's having problem closing it. Somebody pushed it a little bit far. And there you go. So let's close it up. A little tray. And now is forget this one. The coat hanger. For a small coat I would say, otherwise it'll fill the whole chair area. There we go, dinner is served for both of us. We got a little starter, we got a bun. The dessert is missing, but I know why. It's because it's ice cream and that'll be coming a little bit later. But still, I don't think it looks fantastic. It's not the most fantastic presentation we've ever had in Flight Economy. Perhaps Maro's got to give us a demo. President Butter, yes. That's looking good. Maybe you can show us a starter to start with. Maybe do the foods, most important. You can do the knives and forks afterwards. There we go. Let me come in for a closer look. Maybe you should unpack mine rather. Then we can see a little bit better. There we have the fish, some potatoes. Oh, I'm looking forward to potatoes. We haven't had potatoes for ages. Said we've been eating a lot of noodles, yeah. Can you unpack mine also, Maro? So I can get a little bit of a closer look at the in-flight meal from here. That's better, and we need to take the shadow away. Potatoes and beans and carrots and fried fish. Looking forward to eating that. Serviette. The fish is smelling rather good, I must say. A lot of herbs, you can see that here on the foil also. And I'll close that for now. So the first dish Maro's tasting there is the Cayenne spicy chicken. We checked the name up. Let's hear what Maro thinks of that.
There's some spices there. A little bit of chili maybe, but not salt at all.
Okay.
So I think I will put a little bit of salt. That's spice it up a little.
Yeah. I don't mean to sound negative, but I think it looks pretty dull.
I think we have better on the way here.
We've had better in-flight meals than this. Did that help? Yeah? Good to hear. I'll do the same straight away without even tasting it. Okay, I'll taste it first. Taste the food before you add salt. So based on Maro's experiences, I've got Blackadder playing here on the monitor. I love Blackadder. It's good humor, good British humor. Got our toothpick, my toothpick. spoon. Hopefully I can find the salt. Where was the salt? Ah, there we go, salt. As promised, I better taste the food first before I add salt to it. Definitely need salt. So we'll leave it at that. I'll add some salt to that and carry on eating. I'll tell you after what it was like. So we just started our starter. We got the first turbulence. Seatbelt signs are on. Look at where we are. Zoom in with my fingers. We're heading up. We're still over Malaysia as far as I can see. Or are we going up the coast of Thailand? So Maro, what did you think of the starter?
50-50.
It wasn't bad, but I think we both can agree that we've had better on other flights. Looking forward to tasting the fish now. Maro's just buttering her bun. Okay, she's eating her bun already. I'm looking forward to the ice cream for dessert. Good thing we had Burger King. So Maro's already got stuck into her fish dish there. She must be hungry or something, but she sort of forgot about you viewers and whether you wanted to hear what the food was like. But let me ask her, hey Maro, me and the viewers want to know how the food is. How is it?
Well, the fish is nice.
The fish is nice?
Potatoes are potatoes, and vegetables are like vegetables. And have it to say raw.
So you mean there's no spices or anything like that? I can see there's a sauce on the fish.
Yeah. And the fish is nice.
Okay.
And for the midnight flight or night flight, it's nice and light.
She's most certainly going for it there, so it can't be all bad. Okay, it's quite a nice chunky piece of fish.
Yeah.
It's a nice chunky piece of fish here. Okay, the veggies definitely need salt. Fish is good. A little bit fishy.
You
see
should take bite to sort of
To wash it down.
push it down. Yeah.
But I'll put some salt on it and carry on eating it. Well, that meal wasn't too bad. I don't like to sound negative, but it wasn't the best I've ever had. And I'm just buttering the bun now. I had hoped that there was some cheese or something to go with it. Unfortunately, there's only butter. Normally there's a slice of cheese to go on it. I feel that's missing. It's ice cream time. I think this is the highlight of this meal. It's also a small one, but that's nice. It's not every airline you get ice cream. Always a treat. Magnum-like ice cream, as you can see. Rock hard. Very rock hard.
Ice cream is always hard.
Did you see the ice cream there? See how cold it is also. Offering more drinks there.
I think they have coffee and cognac.
I don't feel like coffee and cognac. I just want some soda. I just finished my ice cream, and then I can say it was very good. What can't be good about a Magnum ice cream? I would just have liked it to have been a full Magnum ice cream. But that you can't expect from the airline, an airline meal. That's just me being greedy. As you can see here, I pretty much finished off my time here. Maro left a few potatoes and a bun. Ice cream time.
I like my ice cream. Not rock hard.
Yeah. Still hard.
Perfect.
Good ice cream. No complaints there. As I said, Magnum ice cream. Can't go wrong there. We're in over Thailand at the moment. Still a little bit of turbulence. Seatbelt signs are still on, as you can see. A little bit bouncy here and there. Can you just say to me that there hasn't been turbulence for a while? Pretty bouncy now, I would say. Right now the crew have also been asked to sit down because of the turbulence. It's been in the meal service until the weather improves. So we just got to watch a movie, Maro and I think I'll continue watching my Blackadder that I was watching before. Instead of Blackadder, let's try again. Distance there we have Delhi, Lahore, it's out. Sleepers. Hello to you all from the rear toilet at the back of the aircraft. I thought I'd do another plane tour of a different toilet in this aircraft. The other one was a little bit rushed. I just woke up after about a 6-hour sleep, so I haven't done much filming. I'll be doing that in the next 3 hours before we land here in Moscow. But here, let's just have a look at the bathroom, what it looked like here in the A350. A typical basin that you see, at least in economy class, is this new white as opposed to a stainless steel basin. Some amenities there. I can feel the fan blowing on my hand over here. Cabin crew calling button. Big blue button over there is the flushing button. This one doesn't have many amenities. There's some mouthwash, some outer toilet, the Singapore Airlines emblem, some hand lotion, also with the Singapore Airlines logo. Here we have the hot and cold water. Press, and I believe it activates by, there we go, yes, by touch. Some liquid soap, dirt bin, very little space, as you can see, between the toilet and the door. In this toilet we do not have a baby changing table, but the lock, when you lock it, it automatically turns the light on. Handle, an ashtray, the coat hanger, and of course you're not allowed to smoke in here. And there we have another mirror, and that's me. Good evening or good morning, whatever the time is here up in the air. And the toilet's down there. So that concludes this little tour of the toilet. Now I'm going to see if I can get a juice somewhere here in the back of the aircraft. Normally they're lying outside. See you back in the seat. So I just got a juice at the back of the plane and a lovely fresh muffin, freshish muffin. And now we can see there's some daylight outside. Nice to see some little bit of a view of the wing. Okay, it's time to have a look at the Chris entertainment system. I'm not going to go through every detail, just going to show you the different options available on this entertainment system. See, here we have the Spotlight, My Flight, refers to maps, movies, TV, there's a power button there, you can see, music, library and games. Have a look at My Flight. We have the flight path. If I press that, we'll get the map section, which we're looking at already. Onward connection, tell us about our onward connection flights. We have a SAS flight at Stockholm Arlanda. It'll appear probably half an hour before we land. They don't always appear. Arrival information, cruise shop highlights, the duty-free information, or things that you can buy. Cruise shop highlights, deals in Singapore if you were flying to Singapore, in-flight surveys, deals in Singapore again. And the movie section, you can also browse all of them. There's a really good selection of movies on board. One of the new ones is Pacific Uprising, selection of movies for children to watch here. So movies, let's move over to TV. And there you have a good selection of TV programs, also whole seasons if you want to watch that. Music is next.
collection of albums. That was the music. I think there was some podcasts also. Read and learn, and some educational learn a language audio also. Over to games. The usual Tetris, Pac-Man, and that's it. There you have it. That was the in-flight entertainment system of Singapore Airlines. Can't really see Maro there, but somewhere there in the dark she's munching an apple. There's that apple. I can see it in the light. Bring it into the light, Maro. Yay, we got an apple. We also had a tuna sandwich down in the galley, a muffin and some orange juice. Look at that beautiful sunrise on the horizon. Just watching a little bit of Mr. Bean here and also watching the sunrise. It's really looking lovely. See there's land down there. Looks like desert. Just flying over the Aral Sea. Hotels are also on the way, and I just realized I forgot to show the pillow that we get on our seats. It's actually quite a nice quality pillow. Fabric on the one side and softer fabric on the back side. Kind of a fleece blanket. It's soft. I haven't used it at all. It hasn't been cold on board. Window. Don't see. Oh, there's the sea down there. Could be that Aral Sea. There you have it there. Hotels on the way. Thank you very much. We can see her there. They cool down very quickly. There you can see Moscow up ahead. Time to show you this nifty little cup holder early on. Not sure what that is, maybe for some pens or something, or glasses. Quick information about the flight. There's another big lake down there. So let's have a look at the magazines available. I think we start with the all important litter disposal and air sickness bag, commonly known as the bath bag. Oh, this is one of the fancy ones. It can actually be folded nicely. There's a wire that folds it together should you need it. Remember this? Next up we'll skip the safety information card for the Airbus A350. Sorry about the shadow there. Singapore Airlines. Skip through that also. It's not everywhere. Some sections of magazine. This is the July 2018 edition. Let's just have a quick look out the window before we look at the cruise shop duty-free magazine, which is here. While I'm filming this, I can smell breakfast being warmed up, so it won't be long till breakfast is coming also. Maybe let's skim this through very quickly in the meantime, get an idea of the shaves, electronics, some jewelry, handbag, and selection of products on board. We have already shown nice that it goes right up between us, so that we don't have it sticking out between us on the seat. This is the fuel dumping pipe. I think I'm going to charge my telephone now through the USB outlet to use that charging. And 2 USBs, connection, one for charging. Should be this way. Maro's going to take the rice dish, and I'm going to take the egg dish. So there you'll see two differences. I don't know how much of it I'm going to eat because I'm not particularly hungry. Coffee and yogurt. There's yogurt, but our table's already here. And I'm definitely going to have a juice also. Let's just have a quick look out the window before breakfast. So we both just got our orange juice. And here we go, breakfast is served. Let's get Maro to present it, maybe from my tray because I have the lights here. I'll knock over my coffee, juice, put some fruit, fresh fruit coming up. That's very welcome here for me in the morning. Right, some watermelon, some apple, some pineapple. I think that's what it is there. Next up is a bun. Oh.
Apricot marmalade.
Then you've got extra preserve marmalade. Yes. Let's have a look at that bun.
Butter.
Okay, Maro's doing her own mission. We have some president butter here.
What did you say?
And we got the marmalade. Hopefully we'll see the bun in just a second.
What is there?
That those marmalades and butters go for. There we have the bun. I'm going to go at Maro's bun. It looks like somebody got peckish on the way and picked a piece out of it.
Certainly hope not.
Maro hasn't had that yet. We have a yogurt. So the raspberry yogurt. And if I open the cover up on my food, we can have a look at the chicken noodles. That doesn't look bad at all. Nice looking meal. Maybe I'm not that hungry. But next time let's just have a look at the utensils. They are metal. Maybe Maro can open. There's not much to see there. There's metal utensils.
Metal cutlery set.
Nicely presented in the set. I just tasted my chicken noodles and they're actually rather good. So was the fruit. How's your yogurt? Maro's got her headset on. She doesn't. How's your yogurt?
It's very nice.
Quite refreshing in the morning.
I'm gonna eat.
There you go. That's about as far as I'm going to go with the noodles. I ate all the chicken and veggies on top of it. I won't eat too much. We do have lounge access in Stockholm, so if we're more hungry, we can have breakfast there or lunch. Nothing much to see out there anymore. So I'll just continue to enjoy my yogurt over here. Good. Always good with the coffee in the morning. I'll save the juice for last. Nice to see that they have begun clearing away the trays now. It's always nice that the trays are cleared away quickly after you eat so that we can get up and about. And Maro's noodles weren't touched. Yeah, we had a tuna sandwich in the galley.
That's what I can have my noodles.
And I had a muffin also. Did you have the muffin?
No.
Missed out on a very good muffin, I can tell you that much. I had a blueberry muffin. It just happened to fall into my hand and then I had to eat it.
Sure. Exactly how it happened.
Huh?
So that's exactly how it happened.
And what better way to run off for breakfast than a round of waters? Don't forget to drink when you're flying. You do get dehydrated very easily. You can see just how nifty that cup holder is. It is also starting to look a little bit more interesting outside there. I'm sure it'll start to get greener soon also. Now we're definitely flying over farmlands. Here's a quick view of our total route. Quite impressive from one end of the world to the other. And while we're sitting here waiting for our approach to Moscow, let me remember to remind you to look at the Mark Porterville website, our sponsor for this flight, where you will see those lovely luggage covers that we have on our luggage. He sponsored us with. He has some fantastic designs, and they are very well worth buying. We really felt that our luggage was protected. We could see also after our first flight how much dirt they protected our luggage from. So check the link down below. The comment section, I have pinned it to the Mark Porterville designs. Not much time for me to start any movie. I didn't watch any movies. I'm going to have a short game of Pac-Man. I don't know how long I'll last. But back in the 80s, this was one of my favorite games. And it looks just like the original.
Ladies and gentlemen, our duty-free sales crucial will be closing in 5 minutes. Please approach any of the cabin crew if you wish to buy items. Thank you.
Looks like a little town down there. Down there too. And one can really see it's beginning to get a lot greener down there now. I just set my trusty pulsar to Moscow local time from Singapore time. We have a quick cabin view. It's economy class in front of us, and in front of that we have the premier economy and then the business class. A lovely outside view.
We are at the present moment just about 5 minutes away from commencing a descent into Domodedovo Airport and Russia. Ladies and gentlemen, please note that passengers continuing on to Stockholm must disembark with hand luggage and go through security screening. Do also note that there are restrictions on the carriage of liquids, aerosols and gel in hand luggage. Duty-free items purchased on board or at the airport are also subjected to this restriction.
You can now feel that we've begun our descent down towards Moscow. Gears are starting to pop a little bit. And I just wanted to mention also that I forgot to mention Wi-Fi is available on this aircraft, but I think it's available at a charge. I haven't been able to find information on the screen about it, but I can see there's a logo up on the wall that says Wi-Fi on board. And on our last flight with the same type of aircraft, there was Wi-Fi on board, available, and of course at a charge. And I'm still looking at the display and not at the camera. I can't get used to looking at the camera.
I do that very often too, so don't worry.
What?
I do that.
You also look at that?
Yeah.
Sorry about that, viewers. Now you've got my attention, you're my eyes. I'm looking, Maro's eyes. Looks like we both managed to get our shoes on. Mine aren't there. Are your shoes there? Maro's got those sandals on there. Banking right. Banking right, descending down towards Moscow. And leveling off again. Starting to see some civilization down there. There's a town there. I think that was a seatbelt sign that went on. Indeed it was.
Cabin crew, secure the cabin for landing, please. Thank you.
It's lovely to be landing in Moscow. It's going to be a quick transfer in there. Just in through security and then back onto the same aircraft after less than or just over an hour. Down there you can see just how much greener it's getting now that we're approaching Moscow. Some big forest down there. "12 minutes now until we reach our destination. We're at 10,333 feet.
318 feet. Headwind 1 mile per hour, and we've traveled 5,362 miles. Distance to Moscow, 49 miles. There's a nice little town there by the river, and a bigger town just after it. Look at the mist coming off the river down there. I'm not sure whether that's mist or whether that's pollution. There's a power station down there, so it could be pollution. Just look at that forest down there. That's a thick forest. So we are pretty much almost here. Some nice calming music in the background. Landing music. Passing over some towns now.
Yeah.
Feels like we're banking left so slightly. Let's look out the window again. Must be some suburb of Moscow there. Flaps down.
Ladies and gentlemen, please ensure that your seatbelt is securely fastened and your window shades are drawn up. Thank you.
There's another little water village. 4 minutes to go now.
Been a good trip.
It's been a good trip, and I think it's time for unblocking the ears. How do we do that? And we clear. Just felt the landing gear going down. We're now on final approach. More flaps down. And we slowed down even more. More flap. And here you can see how we can see through the wing. Actually quite a good seat we have here. Nice view of the wing.
Nice rivers they have here.
It's lovely. So, here comes Moscow.
Wonder how many kilometers the airport is from Moscow, because this is like countryside.
Yeah. And we're almost down. And here we go. Touchdown. Nice landing. Oh, these are heavy brakes. Let's have a look at the wing, a little bit closer. Look at that. It's a nice view. And here we are at Moscow Airport. Some people will be ending their flight here, and the rest of us will be continuing on to Stockholm.
Passengers continuing on to Stockholm must disembark. Please check that you have not left anything behind, as security personnel will remove items found in the
Flaps
aircraft.
going up.
To ensure you have the card from the ground staff when leaving the aircraft. A new set of crew will be joining you on your onward journey. It's been our pleasure serving you on this flight. Thank you for flying Singapore Airlines, a member of Star Alliance.
Bouncy here. And there you can see we are in Moscow. It's written up there in English, and on the left in Russian, Mokbach. We're here.
Make your doors disarmed, please. Thank you.
And doors are being disarmed. And we are here. And we are disembarking. And get a good look at the economy class. It's very nice. And thank you very much. Bye bye. Have a good day. Bye bye. Premier economy class. Space. Business class area. Very nice. It's always nice, the business class. Lovely screens. So much space. Thank you very much. Bye bye. Have a good day. Thank you. Bye bye. Thank you very much. And Maro's leading the way. Let's see if we can get those transit cards. And we make a little turn around Moscow Airport. And then back again into the aircraft after about an hour. Just over an hour.
They were filming there by the gate. That's the first time I saw that.
They weren't filming. I think it was the heat sensor for the body heat. There's our aircraft. Airlines Airbus A350. Very warm here in Moscow. There's an aircraft graveyard over there. And we get our transit card up here above. There's our new Singapore Airlines crew. Transit. Yes. Thank you very much. So we got this transit card, so we can get back on the aircraft. So you can follow our route now if you're going to do this flight or a similar flight to this. Here we have Moscow Airport.